In the mighty kingdom of Babylon, life flourished under the rising sun. But amidst the grandeur, one man's faith stood as a beacon of hope. Daniel, a faithful servant of God, prayed each day, seeking wisdom and strength from the Lord.
O Lord, creator of heaven and earth, grant me wisdom to fulfill your will in this foreign land.
Daniel's wisdom gained him favor with King Darius, but it also stirred envy among the officials.
Daniel, your counsel is always wise. What do you suggest to ensure stability and prosperity in the kingdom?
O King, honesty and justice are the foundations of a strong nation. Only by walking the path of righteousness can a kingdom endure.
In the shadows of the court, envy grew, and a sinister plan began to take shape.
He always wins the king's favor. How long must we tolerate his rise?
Let us trap him. We know his weakness lies in his devotion to his God.
Flattery and deception were their tools as they presented the king with a dangerous idea.
O king, live forever. We suggest a decree. No one should pray to any god or man except you for 30 days.
It pleases me. Let it be written and sealed according to the law of the Medes and Persians.
A decree was issued, forbidding prayers to anyone but the king. For 30 days, Daniel's faith would face a trial.
Hear ye, hear ye! By order of King Darius, all prayers must be directed to the king alone for the next 30 days.
Daniel's heart remained steadfast, even as he heard of the king's decree.
Lord, I trust in you. My life is in your hands.
Defying the decree, Daniel knelt in prayer, trusting in God above all else.
There he is, kneeling as always. He ignores the decree.
We have him now. Let's report to the king.
With malicious delight, the conspirators rushed to accuse Daniel before the king.
O king, live forever. We have found someone defy your decree.
Daniel, your trusted advisor, continues to pray to his God 3 times a day. Daniel, are you certain?
The king, torn by his affection for Daniel and his own law, struggled to find a way to save him.
Daniel, how could this happen? My hands are tied by my own decree.
Soldiers arrived to take Daniel away, yet his faith remained unshaken.
Daniel, by the king's decree, you are under arrest.
I trust in my God. Lead me where you must.
As the lions roared, the pit was readied for its next victim. With dignity and peace, Daniel walked toward the den, unwavering in his faith. The king, overcome with grief, bid Daniel farewell, entrusting him to his God.
Daniel, may your God, whom you serve so faithfully, rescue you.
Fear not, O king. My God is with me.
The stone was sealed, and Daniel was left alone with the lions. Yet, he was not truly alone. In the stillness of the den, God's angel appeared, silencing the lions.
Lord, you are my refuge. I will not fear.
That night, the king could not eat or sleep, tormented by thoughts of Daniel's fate.
Daniel, has your God saved you?
At dawn, King Darius rushed to the den, his heart heavy with fear and hope.
Daniel, servant of the living God, has your God been able to rescue you from the lions?
From the shadows, Daniel's calm voice echoed. My God sent his angel to shut the lions' mouths. The stone was rolled away, and the king called out with trembling voice, desperate to hear Daniel's reply. From the shadows, Daniel's calm voice echoed, My God sent his angel to shut the lions' mouths.
Quickly, pull him out! Daniel, you are unharmed! Your God has delivered you!
Overcome with joy, the king ordered Daniel to be lifted out of the den, unharmed and victorious. The conspirators, frozen with fear, realized their plot had been exposed.
What have we done? This is impossible.
The king knows everything. We are finished.
The schemers met their end, cast into the same den they had prepared for Daniel.
You plotted against an innocent man. Now you shall face the judgment of the living God.
King Darius declared throughout the land, Daniel's God is the living God, whose kingdom will never end.
Let it be known, Daniel's God is the living God. His kingdom endures forever, and his power is greater than any on earth.
In his room, Daniel knelt by the window once more, offering prayers of gratitude to God.
O Lord, you have shown your power and faithfulness. To you alone be all glory and honor.
King Darius reflected on the power of faith, vowing to honor Daniel's God.
Daniel's God is truly great. May I serve him faithfully for the rest of my days.
Messengers carried the king's decree, proclaiming the greatness of Daniel's God to all corners of the kingdom. The people of Babylon celebrated, filled with awe and joy at the miraculous works of Daniel's God. As the den was sealed, it became a lasting symbol of God's power and protection. Restored to his position, Daniel continued to serve with wisdom and humility. Daniel shared his story, inspiring a new generation to trust in the living God.
Remember this, the Lord is faithful to those who trust in him. Never fear, for he is always with you.
In a quiet moment, the king sought Daniel's wisdom and marveled at his faith in God.
Daniel, your wisdom and faith have shown me the truth. I will honor your God for the rest of my life.
O King, may your heart always seek him, for he is the God of all creation.
From heaven, angels washed with joy as God's will unfolded on earth. The land prospered under the blessing of God, who brought peace to Babylon. Even the mighty lions rested, a testimony to the power of faith and God's sovereignty. Daniel's story was written down, ensuring that generations to come would remember God's faithfulness. Centuries later, Daniel's story continues to inspire people across the world, reminding them of God's power and love.
Daniel, a story reminds us that faith in God can overcome even the darkest trials.
If God saved Daniel, will he help us too?
Yes, my child, God has love and power for everyone who believes in him.
In times of trials, the faithful kneel in prayer, drawing courage from the story of Daniel. As his life drew to a close, Daniel knelt one last time, offering thanks to God for his enduring faithfulness. A stone memorial was erected in Babylon, inscribed with Daniel's story, a testament to God's power and justice. The people of Babylon, now united in faith, rejoiced in the blessings brought by Daniel's God. In their final meeting, King Darius thanked Daniel for his wisdom, promising to honor God for the rest of his days. Even today, Daniel's faith continues to inspire countless hearts, a beacon of hope for generations.
The story of Daniel reminds us to trust in the Lord with all our hearts. His power is greater than any trial we may face.
As the story of Daniel concludes, the heavens open to reveal the eternal glory of God, reminding us that his power never fades. I issue a decree that in every part of my kingdom, people must fear and reverence the God of Daniel. For he is the living God, and he endures forever. His kingdom will not be destroyed. His dominion will never end. He rescues and he saves. He performs signs and wonders in the heavens and on the earth. He has rescued Daniel from the power of the lions. Daniel 6:26-27.